We're back with a brand new video. I wanted to do a rapper tier list in 2022. I'm not going to try to cut this video a ton. I want this to be like the realest I can possibly make it, along with all of this being my opinion, what I listen to. Let's hop right into this. 21 Savage has been consistently good, consistently getting better, so I'll throw him at A tier. I'd like to see another project from him. His last two have been really professional, really high quality, along with good features, singles, all that. And yeah, he's consistently just getting better and better, and always is, come on, he's evil, bro. Like, he is a good presence on every single song he's on. Honestly, don't know who that is, but 50 Cent, definitely a GOAT, was in the halftime show. I don't really listen to 50 Cent a ton. I haven't listened to all of his albums, but Get Rich, Die Trying is a great album. You know, I throw him at A tier, you know what I'm saying? Mainly just because I don't listen to him a ton, but when I do, it's fire. He's got a lot of classic songs from early 2000s and stuff that is great. 6ix9ine, I'm gonna put 6ix9ine at D. I think a lot of people would throw him at trash. Here's the thing with 6ix9ine is, like, he did have bangers back in the day. I know that he's completely fallen off. I don't know what he's doing these days. Like, what does bro even look like? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, he had bangers back in the day. It's just he, you know, went to jail. He decided to just throw his own career away, and he chose to put out terrible music when he actually was capable of putting out good stuff and bangers. But yeah, I mean, I'll respect, you know, his older songs, but I don't know what the hell he's doing nowadays. He's pretty much just a goner at this point. A Boogie, okay, this I'm gonna put A Boogie at trash. There's maybe a couple songs I can stand, but I don't like to see him on any features, really. I'm not excited when I see him on there. I don't like his music. I cannot get it. A$AP Rocky, you know, I've heard some fire songs, but from my age and when I started paying attention to music, Rocky's only dropped like a few songs and gotten Rihanna pregnant. So, like, I haven't really, I know a lot of people like Rocky, and he's, you know, definitely, you know, he's one of the OGs in the game, that's for sure. But I've never really listened to him. You know, I need to, you know, go through all of his albums and stuff. So, we got Eminem. I will throw him at B tier. He's another artist who's gotten better and better, and I think his last couple projects have been some of his best work. And yeah, he's fun to listen to when he's dropping projects. And so yeah, that's usually when I check him out. But I don't really listen to him outside of when his new music is dropping a ton. But he is a rapper I respect, and he's honestly been around like 4 or 5 years at this point since his first kind of hit came out. So he's kind of always been doing his thing off to the side from the rest of the rappers, and I respect him a lot. Big Sean, I'm sorry, can I even rate Big Sean? I mean, if you guys have seen the Nintendo Switch picture, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, he's Big Sean, if you know what I'm talking about. Who's this? Cardi B? Okay, a lot of people would throw her in trash. I'll give her D. She's borderline trash though. Her older, if we're talking like Bodak Yellow, like, those songs are fine. Those are good hits, you know? She's also, when she hops on songs with like Migos and stuff, she does amazing. But it's like her own music, like Up, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's like a TikTok song she has. Like, what is that? That is just so bad. Like, it's so forced to be TikTok dances and songs. It's just terrible. Her album, I mean, she hasn't dropped an album in a while, but her album, when that came out, like, wasn't even terrible. It had a couple good songs on it, and I think Cardi B is borderline trash, but that's because it's almost like she chooses to put out her worst songs when in the past she had some bangers. She needs to go back to that. Chance the Rapper, my goodness, another OG in the game, kind of like Big Sean, kind of like Rocky, that have been around a while, but by, you know, this new age, they're not really like the biggest rappers anymore. And Chance the Rapper, he's really weird nowadays. He's on a couple songs that I like. I've never really listened to him though. I've never listened to a full project from him, I don't think. He's got some songs that I like, but all I know is he just rocks that number 3 hat all the time, and basically made Hot Shower, and that whole album was just completely shit on. So that's all I know from him. Chief Keef, some bangers, that's for sure. But I've never listened. I'm gonna throw him down there. I need to listen to his projects. Another guy who's been around a while. Comethazine, I'll put him at C. I listen to him when he drops music as well, but he's not like my favorite artist. I think C is good for him. Cordae is going to be like A tier. I might even move him up because I like him a lot. A lot of people hate his guts. I don't know why. A lot of people say he sounds like J. Cole or whatever, but it's like I don't really get the hate. Like he's one of the only like new age, like more lyrical rap, more like I don't know. He's a lot more professional and mature than a lot of rappers out, and I don't know why Cordae gets so much hate. I don't know. His music really hits for me, and I think he's dropped a couple good albums in his first few years in the game. He really has not missed. Like every single song he puts out is so good, and yeah, I think he's just a super talented artist. So I guess he's like my guilty pleasure artist because no one else likes him. So yeah, I rock with Cordae. I might move him up to S tier. We got DaBaby, who DaBaby's good. I'll put him at B. DaBaby was once at A in my opinion, but he has put out so much trash, dude. Like he's about to drop a tape with Youngboy, and I'm so scared because that could go so well or so bad. We'll have to see. I think it's dropping this Friday or maybe the next after that. But he's dropped so many singles that are terrible. Like, can we get back? It's been 3 years since he dropped Baby on Baby, came out with Suge and all those big hits. Later that year, he dropped Kirk, which is his best album, which is so good. And he just, since then, has, you know, Blame It On Baby was cool. It had a lot of pointless tracks on there. It wasn't perfect, but it was still cool. Like, I felt like DaBaby was good to listen to. But kind of after that, he dropped Brothers Keepers, which was cool, and had good songs on there. But ever since that, man, he's dropped maybe a couple good songs. Most of his music just doesn't hit anymore. He just hasn't dropped a good album, so he's just going in the wrong direction. I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to switch it up way too much. But he's very talented, and I like DaBaby more than a lot of people, but he's just going in the wrong direction for at least like the last year. I haven't really listened to him. Denzel Curry, I've never really listened to. I know a lot of people mess with him. He's more lyrical and stuff, not really like in my lane. But you know, he's been around a while. I'll have to check out his stuff when I get some time and see if I like him. From what I've heard, his voice isn't really something that I like that much. Don Toliver, I'm gonna put Don Toliver at C. He's a very cool artist, very good singer. He kills features and everything like that. You know, Kanye West Moon, songs with internet money like Lemonade, that type of stuff. He kills it. He's so good. But when it comes to his own music, his last couple albums, I literally only like 2 songs off of each of those. Like, I just really cannot listen to a full album for some reason. It's never interested me, and I really try to like Don Toliver, and I had a chance with his last album, Life of a Don, with that last year, and it just didn't hit for me. So I don't know what's going on. I'm always gonna keep my eyes on him. He's a cool artist, but he's just not one of my favorites. I don't know why. His music hasn't fully hit for me. So we'll have to see in the future if that happens. Drake has a lot of good projects. I mean, he's literally like the hip-hop GOAT or like the music GOAT of our time, obviously. A or S, like I'd be listening to Drake. He's, you know, like his older stuff. You know, I don't really go back to like all of his albums. It's more, I have to put him in A. But I really like Drake. He's a GOAT for sure. I mean, do we really need to sit here and talk about Drake? He's the certified boy lover himself. But Lil Durk slides on a lot of songs. He's a really good collaborator as well. I want to put Durk at A. I think that's fair for him. He's dropping an album soon. So I think if his next album 7220 or whatever that's dropping this March is good, like that's a good respectable place. I like the voice as well. He's just on a ton of great songs, so he's really good. And you know, he's been blown up the last few years. He's really like one of the biggest rappers out right now. His numbers are insane. I didn't know they're that crazy, but yeah, Durk's numbers are crazy right now. So yeah, his album is dropping soon, and I hope it's good. All the singles have been good. So Eminem, old Eminem is great. I don't think all of his albums are good. He's got a lot of good songs. He's got projects I go back to and listen to. Not all of his stuff is great though. He definitely has some trash albums and trash moments in his career. But I like Eminem. Some people, you know, obviously he's influenced a lot of terrible rappers, you know. Eminem is cool, you know. I go back to him every once in a while. He's got songs that pop up that I enjoy. Eminem's cool. He's a B, but I listen to everyone else more above him. Actually, no. Then I have to move 50 Cent down because I listen to about those two about the same. But you know, I'm more of a new school guy, but I'm still respecting the goats, respecting my elders from the late 90s, early 2000s. Okay, I love those guys, but they're still, you know, not my cup of tea. I don't listen to them every single day like I am with these new age rappers like Lil Durk, all them, you know. French Montana, absolutely trash. Get out of here. I mean, he's got a couple hits, mainly because the features, you know, helped him. But his own music is terrible. He needs to retire. It's like, I see what he's trying to do in his own music, but it doesn't work for him. He's just not talented. He doesn't try, and everything that he's trying to do is just to stay relevant and try to keep his career alive. But yeah, he's got to retire. Future, is this another A tier or shit? Yeah, I think so. He's got multiple albums that are good. Still someone I want to deep dive into, and you know, he's been around a while. He's on plenty of great songs I listen to. I want to go back and listen to his older stuff because I don't know it as well as his newer stuff. But yeah, Future is definitely a GOAT in hip hop and very influential to a lot of artists. I don't listen to him enough to put him on S, but he's like almost there, you know what I'm saying? I like Future a lot. G-Eazy, I tried with this guy before. Not really for me, you know what I'm saying? I think he's got a couple cool songs that hit the radio before, but yeah, he's not really that good, you know? I think the way that he raps is like, I feel like Jack Harlow does it better. I know a lot of people have said that. G Herbo is pretty cool. I like him. His last couple projects been really good. I don't know, his presence on the track, just his voice, his drill sound, his style of rapping is really cool. So I like G Herbo. I think B is a good place for him. This Gucci Mane, I put Gucci Mane at D. Like, he's cool. Like, I just can't really listen to a rapper like him because he has so many projects and just so much of the same music over and over again. Like, he's just not really my type of artist. He's on some songs I like. I respect him. You know, I don't really hate him, but I think D is a good spot for him. Gunna is definitely an A tier. He's been going crazy. Biggest, hottest rapper out right now, mainstream wise, with his album and Pushin' P and that type of stuff. But Gunna has been just consistently getting better, in my opinion. His last few albums have been really good. He's got a good catalog building up for him. He's a great collaborator. Gunna is an S tier. Like, he floats on everything. Like, he is so good on every single beat, and he's got a lot of good projects and songs out at this point in his career. Definitely an A tier. He's almost S tier. Ice Cube, honestly, I never listened to Ice Cube other than like some hits, so sorry, I gotta put him down there. Sheck West is not trash. Does he even drop music though? He's not. I don't really know what he does. You know, he's on a few songs and Mo Bamba, that type of stuff. I don't like to call him the Mo Bamba guy, but really, like, I don't really know a ton of his other music. But I think he's cool. But yeah, D tier is where he belongs. Oh, Jay-Z. I don't know if I accidentally skipped over him. Jay-Z. Like, I can't, okay, I've listened to some of Jay-Z's stuff. Like, this is really new. I'm talking a couple weeks ago. I wanted to dive into his stuff. I haven't really listened to Jay-Z, not gonna lie. Feel free to roast me. I've, you know, obviously heard the hits and respect Jay-Z, but I haven't listened to, like, his albums. I haven't got there yet. J. Cole, A tier. I don't know, are we gonna have an S tier? Am I being, like, too stubborn? So I just start moving people up or what? But J. Cole, I want to learn his older music as well. I think all the newer stuff, though, that he's put out has been really good. Again, lyrical rapper, GOAT. I mean, it's J. Cole, so, like, he's A tier. Like, he's just that good. JID, I need to listen to his albums. From what I've heard, though, I'll put him at C. Potential to go higher. He's really talented. I've heard him with a lot of his singles, Dreamville, some of his album songs. I just need to go through his full albums, like DiCaprio 2, that type of stuff. I need to fully listen through, and I know he's dropping soon, Forever Story. So, yeah, people are putting me on to JID or Jid, or however the hell you say his name. Joyner Lucas. Sorry, buddy, you're trash. He had that song with Logic that was cool. Other than that, I can't do Joyner Lucas. It's just, his style is not for me. Yeah, Joyner Lucas is trash. Juice, I'm putting up there at the GOAT tier. S, that'll be our first one. I still might move people up. But yeah, Juice, like, come on, man. This dude ain't never missed. That's the GOAT right there. That's my favorite rapper of all time. We cover Juice all the time on the channel. Just, what's he got, like 4 or 5 projects that are all 9.5 or 10, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything is just amazing from his catalog and just his impact, and yeah, crazy, man. Kanye, Kanye, like, rapping wise, like, his performance, I've never really, that's the part that holds me back. His own music, his albums, his influence, everything, his art style, how it sonically is in your ear and how it sounds is really cool. But I've never really got into Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not listening to Donda 1 for Kanye. I was listening because there was, like, Carti features and shit on there. Like, I put him at C. Like, he's good. He's got a lot of great songs. I personally, I don't listen to Kanye crazy, but if you're saying Kanye's the greatest rapper of all time or the greatest artist of all time, I respect it. He's great. I just don't, like, connect with his music as much as a lot of people, but I still like a lot of his songs. Kodak, apparently he put out an album this Friday. Like, what is he doing? He has Super Gremlin. He's kind of back. Kodak, he's got some good songs here and there. I like Kodak, but I can't put him any higher than that. Kyle, what has Kyle been doing? Honestly, I have not really checked him out, but I'll put him at D for, you know, what he's done. Kendrick, bro's got to drop music if he wants to go any higher. My list is crazy right now. I want to learn his older music as well, a lot more. But it's like he doesn't really have any new music either. It's been like 4 or 5 years at this point, and he still hasn't even dropped a song. So I can't put him any higher, and I don't think, like, I mean, this could be a hot take, but like Good Kid, Mad City, or To Pimp a Butterfly, like, people call those like so good, and it's like, you know, they're good projects, you know, they're not greatest of all time. So I'm throwing in some hot takes in this video. Takeoff, though, yeah, his solo career has been, it's been good. He doesn't really have a lot of music, you know what I'm saying? But Takeoff is fire, and I'd rather listen to him than everyone else below him. Lil Baby is pretty overrated. Now, don't get mad at me when I say this, but it's like, come on now. You know, is he that good? I'll put him at C. And I'll put him at B. Lil Baby's good, you know what I'm saying, but I don't really think his albums are that crazy. I want to, you know, dive back into them. I've listened to all of them before, but, you know, he's got a lot of hits. He's got a lot of numbers going on for him right now. He's been pretty much the biggest rapper the last couple of years. I just don't think he does anything crazy. Like, his songs are good, but it's like, I feel like he does majority of the same thing over and over again. You know, his type of auto-tune trap, like, I feel like he's been doing that. I need to see something a little bit different from him. I need a little more effort from him in his own projects. So if he drops an album this year, I would be really critical about it. But yeah, Lil Baby's super popular. I put him at B. We got Yachty. Yachty's pretty cool. I like Yachty a lot, more than a lot of people. He's like between an A and a B. I'll put him at B. Because it's not like I'm fully bumping all of his projects, but he has some good projects. The Lil Boat series is cool. A lot of great songs in there, some hits from back in the day. But I feel like Yachty in the last couple years has been really cool. He's been, you know, tried that Michigan style I liked. Lil Boat 3 was great. I don't know, he's just consistently put out good songs for me, and he's been around a while. You know, he's part of that 2016 class. Logic, I really like Logic. He's like the first rapper I ever really liked. Do I put him at A or is he S tier? Am I being too stubborn? Like, what am I doing? Should I move people up? Because I don't want there to be like no one at S tier. Logic is so good. I don't really like listen to him crazy anymore. But he has so many good projects. He's borderline S tier. I might move him up. Mac Miller, I've never really listened to. I've only listened to one project from him. Okay, I can't say that. He's good though. I'm gonna put him in never listen. That's not really fair. Like he's passed away. I don't want to disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? Like I've listened to one album, Kids. I want to go through his stuff as well. And if anything, this tier list helps me figure out what the hell I want to listen to. And I want to listen to a lot of older music and older stuff in people's catalogs. Main Tokyo, he's got some good songs. I don't really know what he does these days, but he's cool, I guess. Meek Mill. I put him in trash. I don't like Meek Mill. I don't really like his voice. He's got a couple cool songs here and there. I don't like Meek Mill. I'm not excited for any of his new stuff. Meg Thee Stallion, I'm sorry. I'm trash. It's like Nicki Minaj is better, you know? It's just I don't need her trash. Like talent-wise she can actually rap, but she doesn't really do that. She chooses to body yaddy yaddy, you know? It's trash. MGK, I like MGK. This is a rapper tier list, so this is probably like rap MGK. Because I like rock MGK, you know what I'm saying? I debated this in my hot takes video. If you haven't seen that, I'll go check it out. That was my last video. But rap MGK, I haven't listened to his old stuff. It's probably like a C, somewhere around there. He ain't even that bad. Is this Migos? Okay, Migos is good. Migos is A tier. Should I move people up? Like, what am I doing? This looks so bad that I only have Juice at S tier right now. I think I'm being too stubborn. Nicki's good. I'll put her at C, you know what I'm saying? I'm, you know, not really like for me, but like what I've heard, she's good, you know? Respect to Nicki, probably the best female rapper. And, you know, I don't mind listening to the songs that she's on or puts out here and there. Just, you know, her music isn't overall for me. Lil Mosey's good. I don't really know what he's been doing. He's kind of in the same boat as DaBaby for me, where those are rappers that I like. Not a lot of people do, but they haven't really done anything, like, for the last couple years. Like, where are their projects, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm moving Mosey to, like, C, I guess. Lil Nas X is pretty good. His album though did a little bit disappoint me. He's got a lot of good music out. He's still pretty much early on in his career because he kind of like takes his time with everything. His older music, like his first music he was dropping, like 7 EP, pretty much grew off me. But Montero and that type of stuff was all pretty good. But he still doesn't have a ton of music out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, for now, B, potential to be higher. Like he's a great artist. Nipsey Hussle, honestly never listened. I'm not gonna act like I really knew who he was other than a couple songs. Yeah, I never really listened to him. If I'm in like a LA mood, I'll definitely try him out. NLE Choppa, I don't know why so many people play him. He's borderline trash, but I will say his songs can be catchy sometimes. He has a few good songs every once in a while. He's D, but I just find him annoying. His music doesn't really stick with me. Lil Pump, man, I don't know what he's been doing either, man. There's so many rappers that were good, and then it's like they just stopped dropping music, or labels effed them over, or what. Lil Pump, he used to be like one of my favorite rappers. Like, we're talking prime Lil Pump. But he's honestly, I'd rather listen to Lil Pump than any of the, I don't give a damn. I'm putting Pump at B. Fuck you. I don't care. Who's this? Anderson .Paak? Never listened to his music, not gonna lie. Silk Sonic, all that stuff, he's going crazy. He's a good singer from a couple songs I heard, but I don't really like judging people on this list unless I've heard pretty much like their whole catalog. Designer. Yeah, sorry buddy, I don't know what you've been doing. Panda, you know, I think he's a cool guy, but like, I don't know what he's been doing. Lil Peep, I've never listened, which is kind of weird because I'm, you know, heavy into like emo rap. Like I'll listen to Ian Dior and Kid Laroi and Juice WRLD. Like those are some of my favorite artists. But Lil Peep was someone I never really listened to, and he's been gone for a while now, but definitely a legend in emo rap and SoundCloud rap game. Carti has been amazing in my opinion for the last few years with Whole Lotta Red, and he's just gotten so much better over time. Like Carti's literally a vampire. He's a vampire clown now, or whatever he's transformed into. I like it though. I'm excited for his new music if he drops this year. But he's just got, at this point, he's got too many good songs. He's got a great album under his belt now, so I can move Carti up to A. He was definitely lower, but still cool in my opinion. But he definitely used to be lower before Whole Lotta Red. I definitely hopped on the bandwagon with him. But Polo G, I like him. I don't think he's B tier. His music hasn't stuck with me crazy, but I do spin Polo G every once in a while. Like, he is a good rapper. I respect him. I think so far I'm doing a good job with this tier list. Pop Smoke is really good too, and was gone way too soon. So I kind of got to put him at B. He has a couple albums I like. His sound is so good though. Now I gotta move him up to A because his sound is like it's classic, man. Like he just influenced so many people and pretty much started a wave. I feel like Smoke Perp's gonna go. I bump Smoke Perp more than these other artists. No cap. He's not terrible. He's got some good songs here and there. I know his freestyle was terrible. He sold double cardboard. Pusha T. I'm pretty sure I ain't never listened to him. Quavo. He's got to be next level here. B tier, I think that's fair. He's got, not a ton of solo music that's great. But feature-wise, collaboration-wise is great. Is this Ray Strummer? Man, I never really heard their projects. But they had some good stuff back in the day. I want to go back and listen to them, especially if they're dropping this year, especially when the summertime starts hitting. I put them at C. I think they got a lot of good hits. I want to fully deep dive into their catalog, though. Rich the Kid, I feel like, is a C tier. He's grown off me. He used to be one of my other favorite rappers. Like, he was putting out good projects with The World Is Yours and The World Is Yours 2, but then like a couple projects after that just weren't really hitting. He doesn't really do anything for me. Like, he's another rapper like DaBaby kind of. I just don't really listen to him anymore. I used to like them more. Rico Nasty, I've never really listened to her. Rihanna, that's a GOAT. She's got to be she's good though. Like, she's got a lot of hits I'd listen to. Again, hasn't dropped music in 6 years at this point. Like, has she even dropped like a song? Like, come on, man. I move her higher, but she got a good album. I don't really know about her old stuff. Actually, I do. There's still hits in there that I like. So yeah, Rihanna's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. I put her at B tier. I just need like new music from her, but she's busy being pregnant and stuff. Roddy Ricch, his last album was not that good. It just didn't hit. I think he still has a good album under his belt. I haven't heard Feed the Streets yet. I need to check that out. He's got hits. Roddy's really talented. I put him at B tier. Yeah, I think that's fair. If his album was a little better, I'd move him A tier, but now I don't really listen to Roddy Ricch as much. This Schoolboy Q? Oh my gosh, I have not... I remember a couple of his songs from years ago, but I don't really know what he's been doing, so I can't really say I've really listened to all of his stuff before. But Lil Skies, his career's really dipped down. I've always been a fan of him. I think his music that he's putting out is still great in my opinion. Not a lot of people say that. I'm still part of the Skies community. I still listen to him. His music, he's got to drop soon. He's kind of coming back. I'm pretty sure he's going to be dropping real soon, so we can cover it on the channel. But yeah, he's an A. Like, he's always been one of my favorite rappers. I know not a lot of people like him, but I do. I personally like Skies. But you got to remember, like, this is a guy who's been around 2017, but he only has like 3 albums. He doesn't drop crazy albums either. And I think he took too long of a gap, and I know his son was being born, and he's a lot more of a private rapper, keeps it low key, but he kind of like took too long to drop music, and then his career kind of dipped down. So I think he's gonna be coming back a little bit. I'm not saying he's never probably gonna reach the same point where he used to be when he first blew up, getting that many streams and views, but I think he's gonna come back a little bit. Ski Mask I really like. He needs to drop music. Like he said, he dropped a song on Lyrical Lemonade on Christmas, but we don't even have it on streaming, you know what I'm saying? So Snoop Dogg is amazing though. How do you not like Snoop Dogg? I'll put his music at I'd rather listen to Snoop. I'll put him at the B tier. You know what I'm saying? I respect him. He don't really put out like a lot of quality music. It's kind of spotty nowadays, but he's got Snoop Dogg, he does his thing, He can do anything. He's completing side missions his entire life. But yeah, we got Sway Lee. I put him at D. He's on some songs I like, but he doesn't really like put out his own music like that. He's more of a collaborator in my opinion. But he's cool. I don't really go out of my way to listen to just him. T Grizzly. T Grizzly's never been one for me. I like his style. I think he maybe had a couple songs that were good years ago. I don't really know what he's been doing either. I think he's been Twitch streaming. Young Thug, that is... Sorry, not B. He's going to A. I like Young Thug. Should I just move everyone up to S that deserves it? Tierra Whack, I've never really heard. TJ's D. He's got a few good songs, but he's not... I'm not really crazy about TJ. I'm not gonna lie. I'll spin a couple of his songs here and there. Tory Lanez, I put at D. He's cool. I respect him. Looks like he didn't shoot Meg Thee Stallion, so good for him. He's free. He's a badass. He does his own thing. Travis Scott is also a D. I said this in the hot takes video. I think he's pretty overrated. I think everything he puts out sounds really good. And, you know, Travis is cool. But most of his albums are overrated, and it's been a while since he's dropped a new album. So maybe if he drops Utopia this year, I'll move him up. But yeah, I don't really listen to Travis Scott that much. Tyga, and Tyga's on a couple. I don't really be listening to Tyga. Tyga's kind of trash. I would not look forward to a Tyga album. Uzi, I was just listening to Uzi in the shower. Not B. We're gonna move him up to A. Oh my god, you guys are gonna flame my shit. Wayne is definitely an A. I love listening to Wayne. Probably the best the best Lil rappers are Uzi and Wayne, and that's for sure, unless I'm missing somebody. Should we move them up? I haven't listened to. I was still gotta understand Wayne a lot more, but he's really fire. Okay, who are my goats? This list is really hard. Okay, Zan is trash. I don't know what the hell he does. X is going up. Where'd he go? X is going up to A. I think he just, because he passed away, and only got to, you know, make so much. Him and Pop Smoke kind of are in the same boat for me. Like, they really did impactful things, but they were like really close to being some of my favorite artists, but they didn't really get there, and then kind of just posthumously, by posthumous albums just kind of released, and their careers have kind of ended up how they are. But yeah, Youngboy, put Youngboy at D. He's got a few features, a few songs here and there that are cool. Youngboy, he does his own thing. Youngboy better. But I don't really get the hype. Like, it's just it's the same thing over and over again. He's got so many views, so much money underneath him, and good for him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's cool. He's got good performances here and there. But his own music, man, come on, dude. That shit's so repetitive. That's not hip-hop, man. That's not good. Like, cool, get your bag. There's some good songs here and there. But he don't know what he's doing when it comes to making albums. He knows how to make money. He knows how to make money and have a cult fan base. Don't get me wrong, and I respect it. But when we're talking artistically, hell no. Get the hell out of here. Is this Namir? Namir's not even that bad. Like, he's got some decent songs. I know people just think Soul Train. And hot take, Soul Train's not even that bad of a song. Like, I'm not listening to that shit by any means, but at least, like, the beat's decent. I know the singing's horrible and the lyrics are horrible, just everything about it. And I'm not defending him for making that, but it's like he's not terrible. Blueface, he's kind of in the same boat, you know what I'm saying? He's got some good songs. I'd rather listen to Blueface than... Actually, nah, because I'd be bumping Blueface. I'd move him to C. I don't really bump him crazy, but I'd rather listen to Blueface than everyone else underneath him. YG, never really listened to him. YK Osiris, trash, get the hell out of here. Melly's at D, but it's because he's in jail, but he's really good. So if he gets out of jail, or I don't know if he is, I don't know what his situation is at this point. He's been locked up for a while. What are we missing on this tier list? I'm kind of missing like some pop rappers that I listen to. I'm kind of in that lane too, so I like Kid Laroi, Ian Dior, Golden. Do you guys get what I'm saying though? Like, Juice is the only artist I fully understand, and I listen to everyone on this list. There's so many people like Uzi, Wayne, X, Logic, Migos, Carti, J. Cole, Kendrick, Gunna, Future, Drake, Cordae. Like, all those guys are really close. Thug as well. All those guys are really close to getting moved up to S tier. But some of them I just don't know their older music, or I'm just being too stubborn. I don't know. I think the rest of this list looks really good. So you guys are roasting me. You guys are roasting me. Where's Trippie? Trippie's not on this list. Trippie's S. Trippie's another S. Why is he not on this list? That's an L. Other than that, that is my tier list. I got a lot of artists I need to go back and listen to their older music. I got a lot of artists that I've never really checked out before. There's my trash. I think those are all pretty obvious picks. That's gonna be it for my tier list. Comment W or L. I know I was being really stubborn. I know I only have Juice and Trippie at S tier, but those are the only artists I fully love that much, their entire catalogs, to put at S tier. And there's a lot of people are in between S and A right now, so maybe we can do this at the end of the year or beginning of next year, whatever. We'll figure it out. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. If you did, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Twitter. drop a like on the video. It would mean a lot. Comment if my tier list is good or not. You guys are probably going to flame me in the comments, but that's why this video is going to be fun. So thanks for watching all the way to the end. Peace out, guys. See you soon.